Hey, this is Life Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a smoky eye today, and it's very different from just using regular eyeshadow. We're actually going to use a liquid eyeshadow to create this smoky eye, and it's going to stay on your gorgeous eyes all day. So, come on with me. I want you to learn how to do it. So the product that I'm using today, you can either use eye primer or not, okay? I chose to use an eye primer because it's so hot and humid here in Alabama, so I have already applied that. And you can use any eye primer that you want. I did use Younique's, but this is going away. And so there's no point in giving you that because hopefully you have one that you love already and you can use that if you want to. So let me show you what we're going to use. We actually are going to use this color here. This is called Ornate. And it has just a little bit of shim to it, not a whole lot, but man, it makes a beautiful smoky eye. And it's going to last all day. You're not going to have any fallout. I haven't done my under eyes yet because, you know, sometimes I make boo-boos and wind up with stuff here. And so wait to do that last, but do this first. So I'm going to use this palette right here. This is such a neutral tone palette, which is what I want to keep today. I've gotten to where I really like the neutral tones on me. It's just so easy to get out of the house quickly. But we're going to take this color here, which you can see. I like this color because it's all skull. And then we are going to use, I think, that color too. But we haven't gotten that far yet, right? So we're going to take this color, and I just want to touch it right in this area and bring it up and around. Now, I'm only going to do one eye for you. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I'm going to have to do this anyway on the other eye. But what this does is it really evens out the skin tone, and you can put this liquid eyeshadow over powders. So keep that in mind too. So I'm just putting a light color over the whole entire eye. And yeah, I do wait just a few minutes since I added it before I actually try to apply the liquid eyeshadow. And yes, you can put the liquid eyeshadow over powder. So I am going to use a fluffy crease brush. This is Younique's fluffy crease brush. It's the best one to use for the liquid eyeshadows. And this is the color we're using, Ornate. And so pretty, y'all. Let me show you how we do this. So I think I've done a video with this before, but you know, I'm older now and things change. And so it makes it more difficult on us. You know how that is. Put a little bit here on your lid. Take the brush. We start at the lid and we just kind of work this way upward. I'm just going to do this eye on camera for you. So I don't want this to be too long for you, but you can see exactly how easy this is to blend. Now, once this dries, which it dries pretty quick, so make sure that when you're working with this that you don't just get up and walk away. You need to finish it. You do. You don't want to have to completely take it off and start over. And it doesn't matter about this part here because you're going to clean that up anyway with some concealer. So the main thing is just getting this one color down. What do you think? How easy is that? Super easy. All right, we're going to use this palette here. Again, we're going to take this color here, and I'm using Angie's A502. Yes, 502 brush. Really nice brush. And just lightly, I started to do this and I thought, well, let me make sure I get this on camera. I just want to show you how you can just softly, because if you go on and you put too much of the liquid, which I've done before, you can always use a little bit of powder to come over and soften it. And you want that softness between the two colors anyway, between here and here, right? So this is just like a mid-tone. And it just brings everything together. Now, I like a little bit of a shine. You do not have to do this. You can just leave it like this, put you some liner, some mascara on and go. I'm going to use this color right here. I'm going to use my finger. See, get it on your finger. And I like to pop it right in the center and then over, outwards. Don't bring it inward, because I don't want that shimmer in the center of here at all, because it just, our older eyes, you know what I'm saying? Our older eyes just need a little bit of shimmer. So don't bring it all the way in the corner. Now we can come back and we can add this in the corner once I get my under eyes done. Now if you want to line, you can use something like this. This is retractable by NYX. And it is a brown topaz color eyeliner. And so what I'm going to do is just put a little bit right in this area. Because, you know, it is supposed to be a smoky kind of eye. So we do need a little bit of liner just to give us that pop. Now, if you don't want to put it on your lid, you can also do it underneath here if you want to. That's just up to you. I typically just make a really tiny line right through here. And I don't bring it all the way in. I kind of like it like pupil and over for myself. But you can bring it all the way in. You can just bring it right out here on the outer corner. That's up to you. You know your eyes and how well they work for you. My eyes are totally separate. They're not matching, in other words. This one, you can look at me and tell, this one's more oblong and this one's rounder. So I really have to compensate when I do this eye, because I always start with this eye first. Why, I don't know, except that it seems to work for me better if I do this one first, and then I can try to match it on this side. Okay, so I have done the other eye, and we're going to use this new concealer. Oh my goodness, this is so, I don't know how to describe it. It says gone in a swipe, but this actually has a core in the center that's lighter, and then it has a color corrector around it. So if you've never seen this product, you see it? See the core? This is so cool. Now you can swipe this on, or you can use your fingers, or you can do it with a brush. That's up to you. I like to place it where I want it, which is here, right there. And then remember, we can clean up with this as well. So keep that in mind. It's a new one for me, and I've only had it about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And so I really love it. It brightens and it just blends out so nicely. It's the simple things in life. Yes, it is. And once I get that on under here, I like to use a little bit of this Dew Effect. Oh my goodness, this stuff is amazing. It's clear. You can't see anything. But what it does, if you have anything settling in those lines, this is such an incredible product. It really is. I'm going to take my 2 fingers here, and we are just going to kind of bounce it right across it. And what happens is this absorbs into your skin, and it's going to soften this area under here, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous when it dries, and it does not take a very long time for that to happen. And then that's when I put some powder on it. Now I'm just going to take my finger and kind of go under here and press it in. You don't have to wait very long, like 5 minutes maybe. Just give the Dew Effect some time to really soften it up, and you are going to love your under eyes. Now we're going to take a little bit of my Tarte. I love my Tarte Loose Pink. If you're not using the pink, Tarte, oh my goodness, it's such a wonderful product. I love it. I have got to get some more before this runs out, because I use it every single day. And I'm just pressing this in. Don't swipe it, just press it. And this also helps to remove anything that has settled. You know, my under eyes, I'm 62, so I mean, my under eyes are not going to be perfect. But they do look a lot better when I find a good product like this one. And a friend of mine, Mary, she told me, she said, you need to try this. So I absolutely do love it. I use the color light, but I'm not quite sure how many different shades it comes in. A lot of them. So like from really, really light to really, really dark. Okay, so you can contour with them too if you would like. Now I got to finish up this smoky eye. So I'm going to use that same eyeliner, and we're going to come under here. Now you can tight line if you want. I don't want a whole lot of color down here. I just want it to kind of pop a little bit more. So I am going to use a little bit of probably this color here underneath here with this mechanical liner. So that makes it so easy to do. And let's just grab a little crease brush and let's just go ahead and blend this in. So pretty. Now, the reason I like to do that is because now I'm going to put the powder on. And the powder and the liner that I used will kind of mix together, and it just stays a lot better for me. So put the do the liner first and then come back and do this. And it does give you that kind of pretty smokiness that we all like. Okay, girlfriends, what do you think? I absolutely love this. This is our finished look. Let me close my eyes so you can see how pretty this is. I just love it, and I think you will too. And so give it a shot. Try it with what you got, and if you want to add some of these products, that'd be awesome too. But, oh, I like it. I really like it a lot. So please like and share, and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only, and I love it when you come and hang out with me. So, till next time, see you later.